17.
Ooh.
Good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Dicey Miscrits. It's Monday night, which is a wonderful night to play D&D with your friends. Before we jump into this, let's go ahead and introduce our players one by one. Feel free to introduce yourself with your name, pronouns, character pronouns. We'll start over here.
Hi, I'm Jake, Megasaurus Rex, and I'm playing Duncan Dukes. We are he, him.
I'm Rita. I'm playing Pyrea, and we are both she, her.
My name is Irene. I'm playing Moriana, and I'm she, and she's her.
My name is Mallory. I'm playing Animosity, and we are she, her.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm playing Tiny, and we are he, him.
My name is Gideon. I will be your DM this evening, which means I'll be playing a whole lot of people with a whole lot of different pronouns. My pronouns are he, him, but the pronouns of somebody you may be more interested in is Mary. Mary Jolly Anwin is she, her. And speaking of Mary, last we left off, you guys left the prison. You guys left Revel's End. And in the night, you received a call on that silver bell that you received from Holly.
Hilarial Gilarial.
Hilarial Jolly Anwin, yeah. Informing you that they had discovered the location of her nephew, and they were requesting your aid and assistance with freeing him. And so she sent forth her daughter, Mary, to come pick you up with her reindeer and direct you towards the location where her nephew is being held. You now follow Mary off to the south to unknown and unforeseen realms beyond. And on the way there, if somebody could please roll 2d20 for me and let me know the first and second roll.
First roll is 16.
First roll is 16. Okay.
Second roll is 11.
And the second roll is 11. Gotcha. Oh, and somebody roll a d8.
Okay. 5. 2.
Okay.
7.
Good roll. I like the way that it didn't roll and just kind of
Yeah,
landed.
just landed.
That's the best kind of roll, honestly.
So first things first, if anybody wants to make a survival check in regards to the weather.
I'll make a survival check. What's the weather look like on a 19?
On a 19, weather looks relatively clear. The sun hasn't risen, of course, but it's relatively clear out.
Wait.
How warm is it?
Your sun is rising?
Shut
the fuck up. I'm
How is it still warm from when the temperature?
No. Only lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Also, notably, the sun is no longer breaking through the clouds.
Not even over that. Well, I mean, it hasn't risen. So, or like it would have risen.
There's no longer that hole there that you guys penetrated through the layer.
Oh, okay.
So are we speed running this campaign and bringing oral to us by fucking with the weather?
Is it time to fuck with the weather again? Oh, it says once a day. It's a new day.
It's new dawn.
We might want to save it for a blizzard.
It's new
That's
light.
it. That's all we can do. Entirely up to you. You guys are in your cart following Mary. Mary is not like galloping ahead of you. Mary wants to, stay with you guys and lead you. Mary is currently riding her noble reindeer steed right alongside the driver's seat of the cart, which, if I recall, is you two sitting out front.
Yeah.
And then you three were in the back.
We kept me inside. I'm gonna be like, it's a lot more spacious back here without the prisoners.
I think that last time Pi and I were telling Tiny about the birds and the bees ahead of time.
That is what it was. So that would mean that Moriana is up there with
So
them.
you two are in the front. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we were gonna brief them on what we talked about.
Then yeah, you see Mary is riding there alongside you guys.
Alright. Consider yourselves briefed.
What?
Been brief.
Oh.
Been brief.
Is that
Get
in addition to or because of the birds and the beestock?
Oh, yeah.
In addition to,
In addition
Okay.
to, because we
I
were
I
going
want
to
you
tell
to
you
know
about.
there was that
I tell the Duke
the prisoner,
nothing about the
he was
birds and
like,
the bees.
the Arcane Brotherhood. Shit.
He said you could join the Arcane Brotherhood if you break me out.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a prisoner, so.
And he warned us to stay away from black ice. Right?
Black,
Is that like
black
yellow
eyes.
snow?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because, well, he didn't exactly say that. He was like saying that they were looking at it and that it didn't seem good.
I think he said stay away from it.
Yeah.
Got it. If we see any black ice, should we like melt it?
I don't know. That doesn't sound like staying away from it. I'm just going to throw that out there.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Usually to melt things, you do have to pick them up. But I mean, if we don't destroy something that's bad to be around, other people are going to be around it. And we should
We
help people. Right?
Tiny.
Yeah.
We'll get to it when we get to it. We'll
That makes
decide
sense.
when we come across it.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
We'll tear that bridge down.
There's a bridge made out of the black ice?
Do the two of you endeavor to keep your conversation out of Mary's earshot?
I'm talking to the Duke, like, as quiet as I usually am. So Anna was saying that the prisoner said to be wary of any black ice, not to mess with it, don't touch it. You know, it seems pretty dangerous, and the prisoner was trying his normal, I'm sure his tactics to try to break out, you know, seduce us with knowledge. Whatever Anna said, I can't remember. Something about Arcane Brotherhood, some nerd shit that you wouldn't care about, but I think sounds pretty cool. He's still decidedly evil, though.
I mean, you lost me at knowledge, but you got me at seduction. And then I'm just going to cast a quick look over at Mary.
She goes, "Oh, are you two well versed in the art of seduction?"
Maria starts laughing.
Oh, mastered the art.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have read a couple of books on the subject.
Anything practical?
The advice in them seemed largely dubious, but the books in which I saw that advice being employed, they seemed to be notably successful.
What were those books? Do you remember?
Well, one of the books I read was called The Game, and I didn't find anything in there particularly gripping or exciting or intelligent. But then, in a couple of other historical tomes that I read about, you know, things happening on the material plane, I saw tactics from within that book being employed to great success. So I presume it's something to do with the material plane itself.
I'm fucking history. Have I read the game? Do I know the game? What is it? What is it? I want to know. I want to know. Do I know game?
13.
That's a 21.
You have read the. I need to know.
What's your opinion on it?
Here's the. I need to know. Do you know what the game is?
Me, the person?
Yes.
Is it like?
Do you know what book I'm talking about?
Is it like the fucking guy who's on TikTok who's like, fellas, if you want to pick up ladies, here's 10 quick trips.
Yeah, the game is like the
to
pickup
get always
artist
get
manual.
ladies to say
Like
Is that the
yes.
one that made negging it?
Yeah, the game invented the term negging.
It's
It
like
is like
pickup
the-
artists.
What's interesting is the author of the game wrote a follow-up book.
What does negging mean?
It's when you say something mean about somebody so that they like you.
Yeah.
It's to get their like attention.
Yeah. The game is
Like you're like, oh,
gnarly.
you're not that pretty, and then they want to try and prove themselves to you.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yes.
It's fucking crazy is what it is.
But what's interesting,
I'm sure the Duke would find that readable.
but what a lot of people don't know was the author of the game wrote a follow-up when he left that community. He was like, this community has generated nothing but really shallow relationships for me. Not only with partners, but with other people in this community. Like, everybody's like reducing people to numbers, and he was like really became disillusioned with it and wrote a follow-up book about like how to get out of that headspace and out of that like mindset of like the incel. That book is fascinating.
Has she read that one?
I've
Has
put
Mary
this in my notes
Definitely not.
that the author of the game wrote a woke follow-up.
He got the woke mind virus, and
I'm
it's
so proud of him.
But yeah.
All right,
And a lot of people don't know that about that guy.
I figured as much, you know, the pickup artists of like how to make women want to sleep with you.
Yeah, the game is like the book on how to do that.
Okay.
And you know that.
Go.
You've read it.
I've read it.
You've read
I've
it.
studied the game.
You didn't.
Why?
Whether or not you liked it is up to you. I won't decide that for your character, but you have read it. You have read the game.
In pursuit of knowledge.
Counter tactics.
You're not there in character.
Counter-tactics.
You can't ask me shit. I don't have to answer anything to you.
You're not a cop.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
So, when you did the big wall slam, that was your form of greeting, like how we do on the material plane?
Yes, in almost every single one of the books that I've read on the subject of the material plane, historical, cultural treaties, pretty much every person of note is introduced to every other person of note that way. Or by the informal greeting of bumping into each other and picking up your things. I don't understand the customs, but I have a great respect for your culture.
Oh, it's not a lot of bumping into other tritons.
She's an
and
ocean trout.
Dropping all of.
Oh, I'm
There's
sorry,
no
are you-
trout
I'm sorry, are you from the
in
Feywild?
the ocean, huh?
Are you from the Feywild?
I guess this is a good point, but there's
Are you from the Shadowfell?
it's different customs.
One of the other planes?
It's very reductive.
She's a sea salmon.
It's better.
From what I've read of salmon, they
Not-
don't have legs.
But
She's
not...
a beach beta.
Okay, you're getting further.
Beta with a Y or beta with a E?
Don't answer
Because I've actually read a
that.
great
Or you're
deal.
going overboard.
I've read a great deal of something called Omega,
Don't do not.
and I actually have a lot of questions.
Do
So
I
she's a
swear?
beach beta with a Y. But she's a beta bass with an E.
You are a beta? I have so many questions for you about the, I guess,
Oh, you should have more questions
medical
for the
nature
Duke.
of...
The Duke would know most anything there is to know. I'm sure he's studied
The Duke is
the
a beta.
game. Yeah.
So this impulse to submit to an alpha, can it be struggled against? Or does it feel good?
So
I'm
look,
so
Mary,
glad that I'm in
are
the
you an
library.
alpha?
I don't believe that I fall under any of those. I suppose.
Do you want to find out?
If I had to transpose
We have to start the next session with what the
Alpha
Megaverse, yeah.
I need somebody to clip this time. I need somebody to be to clip. Are you an alpha? Do you want to find out?
I suppose if I had to transpose the dynamic onto our social structure within our family. I'm certainly not in charge.
Have you ever tried?
I guess I would be considered the runt of my litter. I'm quite short and not very athletic, and
ugly. Your mother
relatively
told us.
ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
I'm quite bad to look at.
Moriana said, "You are ugly."
No,
I have a lot. I
Are
have a
you
lot
using
to.
the tactics of the game right now?
Look, you might be like a Feywild 4, but you're definitely a Baldur's Gate 9.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of the
I thought she
words
read the
said
game.
in that order mean. I have. You're not here. Get back in the back of the wagon.
Tiny's leaning out, trying to
So
catch.
the Duke is using a different tactic.
I'm confused. Are you meaning to suggest that I'm attractive?
I mean, you could be more attractive, but
He's rating you on a scale of 1 to 10.
I see.
Do you understand?
Certainly. So here's the thing. You've met my mother, correct? She informed me that she made the erroneous assumption that you're a concubine due to your mortal nature. She doesn't.
Is that good?
She doesn't understand anything about.
that's gotta be good.
I
With arms like this.
with these guns.
Yeah, you could say I conk some bones.
To be clear, you've met
Well,
my
best
mother.
believe I conked some bones, baby.
So you've met my mother. She can run at her maximum speed about 90 of your material feet in 6 seconds.
I can beat that.
Okay.
I require corrective lenses to see.
Oh. You know,
My brother.
That hasn't stopped librarians before. We're
I-
good.
I was
What?
gonna say, you let your hair down, take off your corrective lenses?
Look, baby, don't
I-
worry about it.
That's
You can oil
also-
this mustache any day.
I would not be able to see if I took off my corrective lenses.
That's what I thought too, and yet in the books, they find a way.
It's okay.
What books?
For whatever reason, people still
Similar
prefer
to
Velma.
the... Said that. Oh my god. The
Is she gonna
fucking
be your pen
answer.
pal?
Whatever the book is that she just said.
Princess Diaries?
The game, not the help.
Damn!
The game, that's what I said.
Colonizer.
Well, the game,
Not the game.
the game seems to identify people with weaknesses as inns, as the book describes it. So I.
Look, in is where I want to be. We're good.
This whole conversation has really confused me. Are you suggesting we have sexual intercourse?
Yes, that is exactly what he is suggesting.
Is it that easy?
And that's what he's been suggesting.
I mean,
I would
I
rather
suppose
you
I know
guys
you
not
are.
hear.
well, no, I'm riding at the moment.
Don't say that. But
Does the audio work?
it does.
Yes, I
Unfortunately,
suppose. Yeah, all you have to do is ask.
it's less intimate than shaking hands for Faye. You know that,
Holding hands.
right?
Oh, you want to hold hands? We don't know each other nearly well enough for that.
We can do it at the same time. It's fine.
I'd rather not.
See, yeah, I'm saying is you have a chance at sex, not at holding hands with this woman.
Yes, I suppose I'd have sex with you. You're relatively good looking.
Is that
Relative.
this feels bad?
I suppose you're relatively strong. I don't see why not. The mustache is a bit of an... Now, I've read in a book about icks. And it is a bit of an ick for me, but, you know, it's just sex. That's not that big a deal.
I'm just gonna move us forward a little bit.
Oh God.
So we get around to afternoon.
Thank God.
Make a perception check, those of you who are outside.
Oh, that's me this time. I don't normally make these. Bah!
I think I should.
17.
That's a 10.
17. You see off in the distance something interesting, which piques your interest. A reindeer with glow-in-the-dark antlers, producing a soft, like, bioluminescent glow, about like 50 feet away.
Is it like green? Or is it like a
Like blue.
bluish? Okay. Doesn't really make a lot of difference, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely catches your attention.
What do you think that is over there? I'm just gonna kind of point at the glowing antler reindeer.
Can I see the glowing antlers now?
Yeah. Once they've been pointed out to you, they don't glow all that much. They probably, if you had to quantify it, emit dim light in a 10-foot radius. But,
They emanate.
How specific?
they probably emit dim light in a 10-foot radius.
So,
Do you think
Antlers?
the glow means they taste different?
antlers don't glow. I know antlers don't glow.
Yes.
They
Antlers don't glow naturally.
have reindeer in the ocean?
That's what I was thinking, right?
She reads.
I have books.
She's
I've
read the
read.
game.
I've
She's
read the
seen a
game.
picture of a
All
reindeer.
right, I know game when
How do
I
you
see it.
read underwater?
In a
Lemonade.
house.
in a house. We like store things.
It's
And
like Sandy and SpongeBob.
there's no way you're asking me that.
She's literally above ground
You
right
don't.
now.
You don't. You
Yeah,
literally
Max is diving
don't
to you.
care.
You think we should go?
I think it's not a reindeer.
Do you think we should go over to it?
I'm gonna look at Mary. What do you think that is?
Appears to be a very odd reindeer, and that's coming from me.
Oh well, there goes that. I guess it is a reindeer.
There's something about it.
The glow.
No, although there is that.
That's what tipped off
It
for me
seems.
personally.
Doesn't it seem like it's regarding us?
I want to look at that reindeer.
You know, now that she.
Look,
Is
it might
it-
be
does it
stupid,
look
but you don't have to call it that.
What?
Does it look critical? Does it look like it's judging us?
My God, I'm going to give you disadvantage at some point tonight. You won't know when or for what. One of your rolls, I'm going to make you roll again and take the lower one. Just be aware of that.
I'm just gonna have disadvantage spontaneously.
Holy shit. But you see, she.
Does that reindeer look like it's fucking judging us? I need to know. Are we about to
You know,
beef?
now that she mentions it, it does appear to be watching you guys. It is looking in your direction. And reindeer they're a prey animal. They tend to spook relatively easily.
I think this reindeer's sizing us up, dude.
I mean, you read books out of water, right? About how fast is a reindeer?
And in
You
raw.
know, in like 6-second increments if you could.
If
About 40 feet per.
I can't
second.
even.
40?
I can't even pretend to know.
Unless they're
I
sprinting.
don't
away.
even.
That means I could catch it.
I think you're pretty fast. I saw him booking it after Lady, right?
Yeah. And that was before I took mobile.
Fuck. He's pretty fast. He's not reindeer fast.
Probably faster.
Alright, he's. I think you're faster than a reindeer, but let's not.
Let this moment pass.
Full
Hell yeah.
speed.
Full tilt dash. I'm gonna go grapple that thing.
How far do you move in 6 seconds?
55.
55?
He
Is
used
that
to
with
dash.
dashing?
I'm gonna dash, yeah.
So
I'll go 110.
110.
So you can surprise this reindeer.
Hell yeah.
And absolutely, because it's only 50 feet away,
Hell yeah.
you can tackle the shit out of that
I'm
without even dashing.
also surprised.
If I dash, do I get a bonus for the velocity?
Let this moment pass.
You know what?
Hell
Yeah, make the athletics check to grapple the reindeer. Yes. Can you grapple a large creature? You grapple a large creature.
The
One size up.
Duke
Yeah, it's
will
one size up.
beef
So, with
anything,
advantage.
is what we
With
learned
what?
today.
With advantage due to the speed.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Natural
surprised.
20 plus 4 for 24.
That was a 20 and a 19.
Just grabs the antlers. He's like, "Why are you looking at us?"
It gets an 18.
Oh
uh,
God, dude.
Fails. miserably as you rush up. It's like the fucking it's like the Discovery Channel. You like run up, grab the antlers, and with your body weight wrench this reindeer to the ground, and you have it like locked in. You have just like a grip around the neck of the thick neck of this reindeer.
I can hear the Duke.
You just hear, and it goes down.
Do we hear this in the wagon?
I'm assuming.
Are we
Yes.
peeking out the
Feel
window?
You just see the,
The
I
Duke
would
is so.
say
fucking
Good job, my lord.
double jump off the car and
this is important for me to know. Does the wagon have windows?
It's a wagon. It's covered. I'm assuming it's covered in like cloth, and that we
Oh,
could lift
that's
it.
how I thought.
Like,
there was,
peek out the car.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
lifting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was like holes. Yeah, I didn't think it was like glass windows.
I don't think it has holes.
Okay.
So it was like gates, like with wood pegs in them.
No, because then you could see the prisoners from outside.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it's
Okay.
undercover.
Then sure, cloth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
under a cover. We're peeking out the cover.
Undercover. Undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lift
you
up
see,
the cloth.
you absolutely see him run 110 feet in 6 seconds. Like, you see him run blindingly fast through the snow. Just a little, like, snow puff in the shape of where he used to be as he wrenches a reindeer to the ground and puts it in a choke.
I'm gonna say to Mary, whatever that reindeer thought of us, I thought he was gonna do that.
In the books that I have read,
No.
being too fast was problematic.
No. No. You don't have to.
Hey, Mary, look who's regarded now.
No. I think he's not well.
It's...
In here, Mary.
It is not impossible. Have you attempted any healing magic of the mind?
I haven't. And I think it might seriously help.
I
I
know
don't-
of a couple of poultices that I could attempt, but we should probably. And
Like,
you see she trots
forced
over to where you
character
are,
growth. Here it
Just-
comes.
just holding this reindeer down.
Is it squirming at all?
Yes, extremely.
Ah,
Yes,
dude.
extremely. This reindeer does not want this. to
Dude,
happen.
you don't have to hold him so tight. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Can any of us cast Speak with Animals? I cannot.
I can try speaking to it in Sylvan.
Sure. What do you say?
Hello there.
It is wriggling there in his grasp. Do you say anything else?
Why were you watching us?
What the fuck is that guy saying?
I don't know. Sometimes he uses words I don't know either. Crank, crank, crank.
He just starts talking to
Yeah.
Duke and Comet.
And not.
Yeah, it said that in full comment.
All right, we're all out of the wagon. I'm getting out.
Get down the wagon.
I'm gonna turn to Mary and just be like, do reindeer normally speak common?
I've never met a reindeer that speaks common.
Well, we just did.
I have read about these. Are you polymorphed? What is that?
Have you always been a reindeer?
You can't just cast that.
Well, there was a point in my life where I was a foal, and now I'm a full-ass reindeer.
Shit, nice one.
You know what?
That would mean a lot more if you weren't currently
My-
crushing
my-
like 30 different things.
evaluation of the situation is drastically changing. I was like, I'm gonna get out because the Duke needs to let this piece of
Animal.
shit freak reindeer
Could you
go.
always?
And now I'm like, maybe he deserves.
Maybe he had a comment.
So,
He's had a comment.
why were you watching us?
Well, because the people told me to.
What people?
Fucking guys in cloaks.
Where are the guys in clothes?
What color cloaks?
Well, they're not around here, otherwise I presume they'd do it
Are
themselves.
reindeer colorblind?
Were there skulls and
No.
candles too?
Huh? Robes, skulls, candles? No, they did have big sticks. They gave me a quick old whack-a-rooney
Stick.
on the old noggin. And now
Noggin whack.
my fucking head bones emit light and
Oh, do you want that? That seems like a
and
bad.
I've
So-
attained sentience.
Oh, you've been awakened.
I've been what?
Awakened.
Okay, sure.
Shit, the reindeers awoke too.
What color were the clothes?
What color were the cloaks?
Yeah.
White.
Did they ask you to watch us or her?
Use.
Oh.
Lots of use.
When?
Just about any large group of people traveling around.
Oh, so not us specifically, but a big group.
You were one of the groups on the list.
Oh, they had a list.
Who else is on the list?
What did they call our group?
There was a
What did they call our group? What's our name?
They didn't call you anything. They said keep an eye out for a big tub of metal and a carnival barker
What are you gonna
and a man that looks like a goat stood up and somebody with the devil skin and somebody who looks like their rock collection got a little bit too serious. And I saw 2 out of 5. And figured I hit the jackpot. We were also supposed to look for a little twink and a slightly different twink with red hair.
And
I'm
what were
sorry.
you supposed to do when you found these people?
I was just supposed to watch them, and then when I was done watching them, I was supposed to try to find the white cloak people again and
Where?
tell them what I saw.
Where were you supposed to try to find them?
I was supposed to smell them out with my nose.
What are they gonna?
You see its big wet nose, like as a demonstration.
The
Alright, you're coming with us.
I'd rather not,
Mm.
but I primarily would
Duke,
really
go
like
ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Duke.
Hey,
Anna's heard it
we
enough.
give him
Anna's
the
heard it
choice.
We're all
We give him the
calm.
choice. He can come with us, or you can do it. What's
enough.
that?
Michael loves a fun accent. He's in. He's in.
Hold on.
Michael wants it on the 1920s campaign. It's time to transition.
Hold on. You're telling me I have to choose between turning on the people I have sentience to thank for, or losing sentience.
So how's sentience going for you? What do you think of death?
I'm not a fan. I
What
wasn't.
about your own mortality?
Wasn't a fan.
Why is this
before.
reindeer our enemy?
I
I don't understand.
I
He's
never
clearly
wanted
been sent
to
to
die.
spy on us.
yeah, but like he wasn't.
I don't know what that means.
You were sent to look at us, and then go back and tell him where we were?
Sure. Yeah.
That's what that means.
Is that bad?
It's considered rude.
It's considered rude.
Yeah.
We're threatening to kill him, Tiny. You
oh, well,
gotta
if I'd
amp
known
it up.
it was rude, I would have.
I'm not threatening to kill him. The Duke's gonna kill him. I'm saying he could come with us instead.
Why is he so sassy? Oh, it's rude.
If I'd known it was rude, I, a reindeer, wouldn't have done it. I don't know things about things.
Well, now you know.
Okay.
So,
Appreciate.
you want to come with us?
Appreciate that last lesson before you have fucking Guillotine McGee over here.
Well, your
Make
other
me
option
about 5 pounds
is-
lighter.
Wait.
with
You know
us.
the word guillotine, but you don't know the word spy?
Yeah, everybody knows about guillotines. The French invented them in the
It's
1800s.
Cut the camera.
The French invented them in the 1800s in order to create an effective and somewhat painless way to kill people very quickly.
Okay,
So,
could you just tell us what direction these people?
He doesn't know he's gonna sniff him out.
Sna-
That's
you
why I
smell
said
him right
he's
now.
gonna come with us.
I didn't
so that
even
after
know
we take care of the
what
kid,
direction you guys were. I've just been walking.
well, all we want to do
That's fair.
is we want to go with you to meet the people who sent you after us,
Why?
so we can say hello to them.
Make a deception check. Against this reindeer.
Perceives that.
13.
on an insight which often escapes this reindeer of a natural 20.
Oh my god.
It looks at you and goes,
I just want to ask him not to send animals to watch us. It feels creepy.
I don't know, you seem violent.
Have I done anything violent?
You have a lot of weapons.
Would you like me to use them?
See, that's violence. That... Do you remember 2 seconds ago when you were trying to convince me that you're not violent?
Nope.
Do you understand how you've done a bad job of that?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm clearly not using the weapons. I don't know why you think I'm
Okay.
violent.
Alright. Anna, as honorary group leader, I feel like we shouldn't murder the reindeer, but that's just my personal.
I mean, back home, they called me the Sea Spine Whisperer. I can take a couple of these bad boys out and leave the rest intact.
Anna, what do you think?
Here's what I think. How many other reindeer did they awaken? Do you know?
Oh, how many are like me?
Yeah.
Dozens.
Okay.
Oh, so they won't miss one.
Duke, can you chill?
And you said they were looking for a twink. Does he look like this? And I'm gonna reach inside and pull out the picture of.
Yep, Twinkie.
Okay. All right.
Fuck,
Well,
dude.
it seems like they probably are gonna know where we're going, no matter what. Because if there's dozens, then I'm sure we've missed all kinds of stupid little ass motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, there's not just like reindeers either. There's a whole lot of things. They've
Okay.
got polar bears, Arctic foxes, snowshoe hares, snowy owls.
Then you really got no reason to report back.
Woolly rhinoceri, saber-toothed tigers, wolves.
What do they have? What glows on them?
What?
Your antlers glow. What glows
Yeah.
on like a polar bear?
What do you mean?
What changed in appearance when the bears were awakened?
Nothing.
Why do you glow?
I don't know.
Probably
Alright.
past the light spot on its antlers.
Ask the men in the white cloaks. I don't know. I didn't make my This didn't come standard. All right.
Yeah, you're
Tiny,
special. I
not
get it.
thinking about the fact that this animal is sentient, is going to turn to Pyria.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna cast. I'm sorry, Michael, to interrupt you.
No, go for it.
I'm gonna cast suggestion. I'm gonna say, per the terms of suggestion, of suggesting a specific time. You should stay with us until we run into this twink.
What's your save? What's the DC?
Great question.
It would be 8 plus
Looking like a deer got a
3
15.
plus your charisma bonus. So, 14.
The deer succeeds.
Wait, does the harp give any bonuses?
Oh, actually, I think it does. Did you cast it with the heart?
Absolutely. Come with us. It'll be fun until we find that little twink.
It's the alarm heart. Disadvantage.
Okay.
It
So,
has disadvantage on the save. It got a 14.
It still succeeds.
Yes.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
hey, Anna. Do you remember how you made the invisible person
I don't
not
know.
invisible anymore? Can you do that to this thing?
What are you talking about? We can see him.
Yeah, no, but someone had done some magic stuff, and Anna made it not magic anymore.
You want, you want to stupefy the horse?
Can't tell him if he doesn't have a
Stupefy
wit.
I should cast
Yeah.
Dispel Magic.
Stupefy the horse.
It's an option.
I don't think the horse is stupid, dude.
I am not a horse.
Okay, I'm casting Dispel Magic. Do you have a pencil?
I mean, the other option is we keep him prisoner with us, and
Yeah, I don't-
then
I still don't think
follow him
he's fully
back to the person.
interrogated this
I
reindeer.
I don't
as a-
think he knows that much about the
the reindeer,
white
the people who made
What do you
him,
wanna ask him
might
for?
have kidnapped your parents.
Where was he awakened? Because
In
he
the
had
mountains.
Okay, in the mountains.
Yep.
Well, there's like major mountains, right? So probably the spine.
No, that's what your friend is currently compressing.
You're so
Crank.
Yep, just like that.
They had white cloaks. Did the white cloaks have any like symbols on them?
What is a symbol?
The picture.
Do you know what a picture
There
is?
were no pictures on them. A picture is like when I try to remember something, the thing I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pictures.
Or like, I'm gonna point to like my runes on my armor and my weapon.
Oh yeah, nothing that looks like that.
But like, you see how this is on the clothing, but it's different than the clothing?
Sure.
Was there anything on their clothing?
Yes. They all had them.
What?
Teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah, saber-toothed tiger teeth. They all had about 4 of them. And they all went down this way.
Like in a row?
Yeah.
Or like in a...
I think he's talking about buttons.
I do not know what that is.
They all went down this way, right in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he's talking about buttons.
Let's keep going, guys.
Okay, two chances. I'm gonna cast a spell magic on this.
Alright.
Oh, shoot.
Roll a spellcasting ability check. So you roll a d20, add your charisma.
No deer should be forced to be Bostonian.
And your proficiency. So,
What did I just say on the way here?
What did you just say? Tell the audience.
Share it with the class, please.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said it's a check plus
Sorry,
charisma.
no dropkick Murphy's here.
Yeah, roll your d20, add your charisma modifier.
and proficiency.
Yes, and proficiency.
What is proficiency?
It's the 3 up at the top.
So it's plus 6 because I have 3 for charisma. So that's a 23.
23. You watch the light of sentience die in this creature's eyes.
Do the horns keep glowing?
And the horns stop glowing as they go back to being a normal reindeer.
I do keep letting him go.
How do you think he tastes?
I feel really sad about what I just saw for some reason.
Who's that?
That's the other person. That's Mary.
Mary?
Oh, Mary.
I feel really sad about what I just saw for some reason.
Well, he was spying on us.
I mean, he's a reindeer.
Yeah, and now
And
he's
he's
back
still
to
a
being a
reindeer.
reindeer. Let's move.
I know, the
Do you
world-
want to fight Theo or not?
I mean, yes, I guess
Let's go.
I'd like to find my cousin.
And the reindeer was going to spy on your cousin, too, so it's probably working with our enemies. Or his enemies.
I want to ride in the back of the
I
wagon
don't
this
think-
time. I'm gonna start.
I don't think Dwergar did this.
There's Dwergar where we're going?
Yes, a whole lot of them. That's why we wanted
Good.
some aid.
Good to know, good to know.
I mean, they're nasty little buggers, but there's a lot of them, so could prove problematic.
Let's go.
Alright. How many hit points does a reindeer have?
Just
13.
Just asking.
Yes, you could have killed the reindeer.
No, I was thinking about knocking it unconscious and tossing it in the wagon.
Boy!
It's not sentient.
The Duke, have you ever seen a doctor?
Did you?
A
Did you see the
doctor?
picture he drew?
Is that like a cleric, but worse?
I have not seen that.
It's
Oh.
like
Oh my god!
Yeah.
a cleric. It's like a cleric, but better.
If you want to see these fantastic pictures from the Duke, you gotta subscribe to the
Patreon
Patreon.
passes up.
Oh, did you see?
Hey, you want?
Let's
I'm glad you like the reindeer. The world's
let's
less
go kill
magical
some
now.
Dwargar.
Alright. I'll toss the reindeer over my shoulder.
It just
Oh my god, dude.
it just awkwardly tries to climb back up and runs away. You watch as Mary covers her reindeer's eyes. With that, she realizes what's happening and just sort of.
No. They need to see this.
I think you're ruining your chance of sleeping with this person.
Come, Vixen, let's go.
Oh no! Well, I just think you could benefit from maybe we'll see if one of the bigger towns has a doctor you could see.
All right.
You guys ride until night.
Moving right along.
Good times and good.
I'm in the back. I'm not in the front anymore. Somebody else can switch me. I don't like hearing them barter sex. It's not really bartering. Them agreeing to have sex later on. It just feels weird.
Anybody else going up front?
I'll sit up front.
You're so brave.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for more critters that are glowing.
you're
Make a
gonna
perception check.
you're gonna make them honk shoot.
Put him to sleep.
Can I use luck?
Yes, you can.
Do that again. It was really bad. Sorry. Loading. This is honestly, I mean,
What did you want this year?
25.
It's natural. Sometimes they curve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
On
you
a
can confirm.
25, you don't see any further animals until you... Do you guys stop for the night?
If Mary will have us stop for the night.
Yeah, Mary stops with you all.
Okay.
It seems like Mary mostly wants to keep pace with you guys while guiding you towards the direction you need to go. Mary's not, like, trying to lead you... Not trying to, like, rush away
Okay.
and hope that you follow.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You see she gets out some lembas bread.
I would like to dick around with the Mythalar and make it my new whisper.
Make an Arcana check.
I will.
Yeah, roll your dice as the game intends. Missed the fucking dice box.
Roll your little dice.
18.
This no longer has the coal inside of it was used. This no longer has the ability to function like a miniature Mythalar.
Okay.
In order to build another one, there's information that you simply don't have. You would need to figure out wherever Pyria's father got that information. Or speak to him directly.
Okay.
Moriana is going to be the first friend Pyria ever brings home to see Dad, and that's going to be canon.
Dude, I'm gonna nerd out.
Do any of you have any conversations that you want to have while settling down into camp?
Just really quickly, it doesn't have to be an in-depth thing, but pattern differences. And I would like for animosity in character to be like, that was really cool what you did with the deer, thanks.
That's what I do best.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little like,
Hell yeah.
nice work.
It was so fast.
Out of curiosity, how much of that conversation while they were on the wagon, these two, were we able to overhear? Or
Mary
were
made
we?
no effort to
We made no effort.
Hey,
hide any of that conversation.
also,
Probably picked up snippets.
Alright.
if you're gonna do it, don't do it within earshot.
Don't do it in the shower.
Don't do it in the shower. It's been clogging up the drains.
Okay.
Too much cum.
And don't invite Tiny to come along.
Leave Tiny out.
No thanks. I learned so much in that wagon ride.
Tiny's like.
Tiny's
Tiny
got like
watched the
1,000
video.
yard
Time's
stare.
changed.
Tiny watched the video.
You guys did like the 1980s skits.
Like there's teeth in there.
We didn't make it sound scary, did we, Pie?
No,
They were just realistic.
we just told them all the side effects.
It's like pregnancy.
Abstinence. It's the best.
Abstinence first. You
Got
guys
it.
brought out a piece of tape. You never see that where they put the tape in there and they rip off the tape
Let's
and they
move
go,
on.
and the tape doesn't stick anymore.
We had a flower.
There, yeah,
They had
there's
a
some
flower,
abstinence
Okay,
first.
and they
let's,
crushed the flower in their hand. That's what they did in South Carolina, sex ed.
That's
North Carolina?
I'd
North
say
Carolina
our
sex
lesson
ed.
was better. We
So,
just were
um,
straightforward.
Good.
Pyria, do you have any leads on the people who took your dad? Because you said you were going to go looking for him once we finished.
What the hell did Macrina say before he died and disappeared?
I know about your father.
Something like that.
some fun.
That's the past.
Macrutus.
You see Mary lays out a green blanket and settles down on it, brings her feet under her, and pulls out a book titled Star-Crossed Romance in a Spell-Jamming World.
Oh my god.
Do you have any extra books?
Huh?
Do you have any extra books? Is what he said.
He said, yeah.
Do
Speak up, Tiny.
Do you have any extra books?
Well, yes, I have plenty.
Could I read one?
Certainly. Do you have a particular subject of interest?
Rom-com.
Surprise me.
Just, I'm gonna make a hard eye contact with Moriana while this is happening.
What's one you enjoyed?
I'm trying to maintain eye contact. I'm also furiously looking through this stack that books that she brings out. I'm like,
You see, she was, well, I quite liked this one. And she takes it out. It's called Dusk.
Okay, I'll read that one.
It's the first in a series, so if you finish it, let me know.
Okay.
Was that anything like Tusk?
Tiny's gonna go read.
What I know from Macretas is that a big bald man with a hammer and a Thayan accent took my dad. That's what I got. Now, Thayan accents. Where are Thayan accents from?
They.
you haven't seen any big bald men around.
Where's they?
Big bald. How'd they walk?
That's a great question. Hey.
You're gonna get double disadvantage, dude. I know that's not a thing,
They
but he's gonna give
they
you 2
is
low dice rolls.
Pretty far from here. It is, first of all, so it's a nation of, it's a magiocracy. So the most powerful wizards are the governing body of that society.
They.
Yeah, they.
T-H-A-Y.
Thay. You don't know a lot about them except for 2 things. There's a lot of necromancers there, and they occasionally sell necromantic soldiers to armies to fill out the ranks of their armies when they go to war. So Thay, other nations pay Thay money. You do not go. Most people don't go to Thay. There's it seems to be somehow magically obscured. It is physically across the Sea of Fallen Stars from you. So
Okay. So
if you're,
they're not gonna
there's
be
the Sword
popular
Coast.
here.
Yeah, there's the Sword Coast. And then if you moved away from the Sword Coast to the east, you would eventually hit a sea in the middle of Faerun, which is called the Sea of Fallen Stars. On the other side of that, from where you are, would be where Thay is.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So there's not a lot of Thayan men here. I'd probably just start checking the 10 towns.
Yeah, Thayans are generally not popular anywhere. That's where red
The
wizards,
Red Wizards
come
are
from. They're red wizards of Thay.
Like the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not popular due to their nature as spooky ass wizards who help fight wars, basically. So yeah, Thayans are not common.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I got to go off of. I don't remember who asked the question, but that's your answer.
It was Michael.
It was.
He literally asked me the question. I was looking through my own notes in character,
And then you got
and then I started answering the question. I look up, and he's sitting in a corner reading.
It's really interesting after the first couple pages. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a very interesting book about like a young princess who had to move to another kingdom to be with her father. Right now she's being introduced to her new court, as well as the teachers that she'll be meeting there, the other sort of courtiers. And there's a very interesting one named Ed.
Mm-hmm. Mullen, Ed Mullen, yeah.
Ed Mullen. Fedward. Fedward Cullen.
Edward Cullen.
Fedward Cullen.
Why is he so smart to me?
Skin of a killer.
Fella.
Her name is Bella. Yeah. Yeah. Her name is in fact Bella.
All right. That's all I got.
Whenever my dad listens to that song, he says super massive whack-a-mole, and it pisses me off every time. I'm like, that's not what they're saying.
You know they didn't say
why
super
he
massive
does it.
whack-a-mole. But yeah, any other conversations anybody wants to have before getting into shifts for rests, anything like that?
I'm working on my whisper, baby. Keep that thing on me. I'm smacking away at it.
Duncan, any conversations you want to have before bed?
Any actions you want to take?
Oh, plenty of actions.
God.
We can move on.
Does it fade to black?
Who has
I need
the
to
first
know.
watch?
Who has the first watch? Who would like to take the first?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Second watch?
I'll take it.
Third.
Sure.
Anybody want to double up?
I'll do first watch with Tiny.
Okay. You see Mary just trances outside for the entire duration. Perception checks if you would like.
Duncan will be like, oh, I meditate too, and he's going to sit down and he'll start meditating, but after about 45 seconds, he's going to gently snore,
13.
I thought you were about to, like, fucking meditate up a storm, dude.
14.
14. You guys don't see anything. It's quiet. It's peaceful. The lull of the breeze sort of moves about. It's pretty uncanny to be outside with Mary as they stand perfectly still in trance. It's pretty...
We're not sounding
It's off-putting.
fucking sea cucumber.
Any conversations the two of you would like to have?
It was pretty cool how you made that reindeer not smart anymore.
Snatched his fucking sentence.
Thanks, Tiny.
Extinguish the light of awakening.
Do your groups normally last this long?
How long has our group been together? Do you know?
It's been a while. About 10 days, so 2 weeks.
Like, we did one mission. Do we do another one together now?
Sometimes. Sometimes you'll be with the same group for a couple months. Sometimes you only do one mission and that's it, and you come back with less people. I think the fact that we captured those assassins and we all made it out alive and we're all still alive is things are looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, we should be pretty proud of ourselves. I mean, the first time, apparently they were letting themselves get captured, but that second time, we really showed them what they had coming for them.
Yeah. This is a good group.
You do a good job leading it.
Aw, thanks, Tiny.
Our next shift comes to, I believe that's Moyana.
I got a 4.
got a 4?
Perception.
Nothing seems to happen. You do notice the aurora begins to spread through the sky. It's pretty, enrapturing.
Does it remind you of... I'm gonna shut the fuck. I'm
Anything you'd like to do while you're alone?
I'll do what I usually do when I'm alone. Jacket.
Yes.
Read.
Jorky and my peanuts.
Forever!
Joke into
Good.
penis.
I'm not editing that out.
Good. Keep it in.
Anything you'd actually like to do?
I'm gonna keep thinking about with my
Whisper.
whisper. My current whisper, though, not the one I desire. Not the mithril. The mithilar, it's useless to me in its current state.
It is.
And I'm thinking about with my own whisper, because I haven't used it at all this whole game.
And then, Pyria, with your last watch.
That's a 12 on perception.
You don't notice anything in particular going on. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're alone?
I am going to study the black vellum tome that I have.
Yeah, certainly. There's those spells that you saw before.
That I put back.
Mhm.
And then I want to see what other stuff is in there. Because
Uh,
I've already studied the pages that I have. I don't
yeah.
remember if I did this already.
You have looked at, so you saw the spell that summons a particular, seems to summon a particular individual.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other spells? I don't remember what spells I told you. What were the descriptions there?
I only have the other book, the one that's written in Abyssal. Is that different, or are they the same?
They're the same.
They're the same? Okay, never mind. I thought they were different books. I thought I had two different ones.
Well, you had missing pages from this book.
Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, then I'm just gonna look over it again. It's fine.
Yeah, you see the same thing there about the demon individual. Not really certain why that specific one. Just doesn't really jump off the page at you. Why that specific one? There are very notable descriptions of ensuring that it stays within the binding circle and not letting it out for the duration of the spell. You also see a spell in there. Also, you see an additional spell in there as you're sort of poring over this that talks about taking the mind, separating it from the body, and moving it into the body in the future for a brief amount of time.
Taking the mind from the current body and moving it to a body in the future instead of taking the mind from the body in the future and moving it to the current.
Yeah, almost like an astral projection sort of seeming spell that casts your spirit into the future.
Okay.
There are several warnings written around it. And it is pretty complex.
Yeah, and I think that's how I spend my rest. I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
About halfway through your rest, you see Mary gets up and starts stretching.
Yeah. That tracks. I'm not gonna say anything to her.
Nothing back.
Actually, I would love to hit her with the greeting. Just me.
Which one?
The wall, but I'll do it against like.
You do see she eventually goes over to a tree. You see she's tied her reindeer vixen to it, and like produces some bread and starts feeding it to the reindeer. So you could against the tree.
Absolutely. I'm doing that. Because why
Make
not?
a charisma check.
Make a Riz check.
Make a Riz check. Just straight Riz.
Yeah.
The sun is risen.
11.
11.
Yeah.
You see, and she whips around and is like pressed against the trunk of this tree and goes, "Oh, good morning to you." You see, her cheeks are a bit flushed.
It worked.
It worked.
That's all I wanted. I'm gonna say morning, and then I'm gonna turn away and walk back to wherever I was sitting watching, and just leave her with that.
Just leave her in that
Yeah,
for a minute.
yeah.
Eventually, you guys all come to the following day. You presumably go through the. Please mark off a day's worth of rations on your packs. You are down another day. Another stuffed shirt with another white.
How many days have passed since we left
How much rations did we get?
Brinshander? We got 25.
Oh, since you left Brinshander, it's been about 2.
So 23.
Yeah, so we're at 23 rations. It's gotta be
It's been-
3 days. Because we traveled, camped, well, we ate in Brinshander, and then traveled and then camped. Yeah, 2. Okay, fuck it. So now,
Hey, I got what I'm doing. Okay.
Well, they didn't even feed us at the prison?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay, so
They did.
then 24 rations.
Yeah, that's why I only just told you here today to mark off a day's worth of rations instead of telling you to mark off a day's worth at Ruffles Out.
So 24, not 23.
okay.
Good morning.
We're not, it's not, yeah. I'll just mark off our total rations for everyone right now.
Thank you, Rita.
20. We're at 20 in total.
Oh, you've got all of the rations. Okay.
I've got all of them. I can't trust them with Duncan. I think Duncan will snack too much. He gives
Yeah,
me
carb load.
snacker vibes.
Are you all ready for another day's worth of travel?
Yes.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's hit the road.
Lead the way.
Who's running up front?
All right up front.
You need to ride up front because you speak Sylvan.
You gotta protect his virginity.
I gotta go with Mary
can speak
again.
in common.
I'll
Alright.
ride up front if you want me to.
And Moriana's gonna whip out the traditional deciding factor between two people.
She's gonna whip
Whip
it
it
out.
out.
She just.
Oh, have at it. If you got the bit.
There you guys go.
Go
You can
ahead.
each have one.
Are you doing rock, paper, scissors?
Oh. I didn't know what you were doing. So
I mean,
was
I
like,
don't mind
like,
being
go
out
for
front
it.
if you guys want me out front. I mean, I saw the deer.
How many times was that?
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, I win.
I don't know what that.
I'm riding up front.
You're
I
going
already
up
said
front.
I would ride up front.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So,
We're good. We're good.
Moriana gives you a thumbs up
Okay.
and slides in the back.
All right. See you later, bud.
Sliding in the back, huh?
Somebody roll a d8.
I don't know which one that is.
I got it.
It's the double pyramid.
3.
3.
Did we roll 2
And then roll
2d20?
2d20.
I did it last time.
Let me know what the first and the second are.
No.
1 and a 20.
1 and a 20.
1 and a 20.
Yeah.
I
The 1 was
mean-
rolled first.
Incredible.
I was like, don't worry about it.
This is the first time this die has rolled well all night.
Are we gonna actually lose some hit points?
I think
It would be pretty
1
funny.
is a blizzard and 20 is like one of the worst events. I don't remember. One of them is like terrible. It's either a 20 and a 1 or a 1 and a 20.
Do you have Do you ever have flashbacks to when we were dead?
Was that in character?
That was absolutely in character.
Oh yes, because you were dead. I'm sorry. I was
What the fuck would they be talking about out of character, my guy?
like the last part.
I didn't know what's going on.
The TPK. Sometimes I think about each of us leaving the table one by one. It was rough editing.
No, because I don't dream and I choose not to think about it.
All right, cool.
Make a deception check.
Group therapy.
Cool.
A deception check?
Yeah.
Oh wait, who's in the wagon with me?
The ladies.
The people having a
13.
conversation about being
Perfect.
dead.
Do you make any? What's your passive insight?
Probably higher than 13.
How do I calculate my passive
10
insight?
plus your
Chime in,
insight
Duncan. Do
10.
you ever think about them being
10.
dead?
Do you make any active attempts to determine?
Sure. I'll search for face, because high key 7. I'm deceived. Alright, yeah,
Actually,
sure.
saying up front.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, this is what Pyrea wants, is to just not think about it.
The weather does
Here you go.
begin to get a bit blizzardy,
I see.
so you know.
I'm gonna
Cast speak with weather.
I'm playing the harp.
Mm.
I'm changing the weather once a day.
All right.
We're
Make an Arcana check.
gonna meet this bitch. She's gonna be like, stop.
We're gonna throw hands with this bitch.
Hi. Away from her. What the fuck's a doctor?
I thought you were gonna ask her about death.
It doesn't work. The blizzard proceeds.
A doctor is. Do you know what a cleric is?
Can I
Greg?
try again?
Yeah, I said it.
Once per
I tried
day.
to explain what one was, but I said it's like a cleric but worse. But she said they're better, which sounds like bullshit.
So clerics use magic. Doctors use physical things in the world.
I mean, magic is pretty
science.
fucking physical.
Magic.
You ever been hit with an
is-
ice knife?
Magic is
I need
somehow both a
perception
wave and a
checks
particle at the same
From
time.
the people
Okay.
in front.
The fuck's a wave or a particle? You talking about the
16.
ocean?
20.
What?
Do you want to go see a doctor?
You mean it?
We can introduce you. I'm sure there's plenty of doctors.
Doctor,
around.
doctor.
Dr. MD.
Doctor?
Doctor, and floppy cock enter the chat.
Classic combo.
That's weird. You could see your thumb like through it.
Yeah, Michael was saying that he doesn't like that they're transparent.
Would you prefer them be opaque?
Can you two please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh,
A Constitution saving
Get
throw.
wrecked.
Here we go.
Does surprise
25.
impact your ability to make saving throws?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
I can double check what the surprise condition does. I think it just means you skip your first turn of the combat.
22.
are you still looking?
And then
12.
Okay,
Yeah, if you're surprised, you don't move or take an action.
Can I have the pencil, please?
Asking a question.
I don't have these 10 hit points, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was
Oh,
there
well,
we go.
I think that
Yeah,
it's
we
every
got
morning we
doubles,
get
too.
10 hit points.
Okay.
How many? What's the dice for the 10 hit points that we should be rolling?
D10.
Okay.
Do we have 10 hit points?
Every morning.
I had 10 hit points.
20.
That's an easy total. Okay.
I have 2. Every morning it's a d10.
Oh, we roll separately, or is it just
18
your
plus
roll?
1.
Everyone rolls.
18.
Because we got the,
The
blessing
previous
of
total?
Lathander
8. Okay.
for
Oh.
bringing back the morning.
I got 5.
Which one's the D10? This one?
It's this one.
Well, that
8.
looks like it's been no.
Plus the previous 2.
Okay.
What's the one that's the
What did you
most
get?
like a
Roll a
die?
d10.
Or
That'd
like
be
a-
46, because 20 and 18 38, and then 38 and 8 is 46.
7.
That's
So
a lot.
That's better than 2.
That's gonna hurt.
You have 1 temp HP.
Okay.
You take
Roll a
23 cold
d10
damage.
for your temp HP.
Okay.
As well as
You got 4.
Vixen and Mary take 23 cold damage. You take 46 cold damage.
How much health do you have?
50. Well,
58.
58.
Because she has temporary hit
So
points.
what's-
So 12.
12. Okay.
A frigid
Way up.
breeze blows straight through all 3 of you. You feel your ice like in your blood. You feel portions of your blood in your extremities begin to freeze. Frost begins to develop on your extremities as you lose contact with them.
Was this an attack?
When I made more
I guess
Ghana,
not, because I did
Michael
a save.
was like, you should do high charisma. And I was like, no, I'm going to do high constitution. Because that's what Sailor Moon's got. And then I didn't do high constitution. I should have stuck with what I knew.
And then you do any of you look to where this came from?
100%.
You look and make face-to-face eye contact with an abominable yeti. And we're going to roll initiative.
Hooray! 100! 100!
Let's go gambling.
This
Can
was
we-
its first turn though, right? So
I know it's coming up on
surprise rounds.
8. I know it's coming
surprise rounds
coming
aren't a
up.
thing.
Can we stay in the game for a little bit so we can do some damage on this yeti? Are we cool
Finish
with that?
the yeti. Yeah, I can
12.
work with that.
Let's go through 1 round.
Well, I'm gonna do the
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
ranges. So if somebody could please give me. So did you guys roll your initiative? Anybody 25 to 20?
20.
20. Anybody 20 to 15? 15 to 10.
12.
14.
12, 14. Okay.
Next feat is gonna be Oler.
And then.
She should be above me.
Oh, 14, 12. Gotcha. 10 to 5.
7.
9.
9. Alright. And then let me go ahead and roll for Vixen and Mary. Get a 12. What's your dex?
20.
Oof. After you, you're more dexterous than a reindeer. And
That was a good little ding.
solid ding.
We need 2 of those in a row. Like it's a boxing match.
Is that the Yeti?
That is an abominable yeti.
Oh.
And a reindeer?
No, it's just an abominable. The abominable yeti is not riding a reindeer. This is Mary on a reindeer.
Oh, Mary on a reindeer. Okay.
I would like to peek out the whack end and be like, what the fuck happened, guys?
When we get hit by that ice, can we be like, there's a Yeti?
1 second. Go ahead, put you guys on.
Talking's a free action.
I'm gonna say, there's a Yeti!
Go ahead, place yourselves on the map if you'd be so kind.
We
Just
would
gonna grab a
pretty much
token.
like to all be in the back.
All in the back.
Oh, that could be the reindeer for Mary.
How big
Us
is
in
the
the
Yeti?
front.
The
Yeah,
yeti.
where's... Give me... This is Mary. Riding beside us.
The yeti is huge.
Mariel Jalariel.
Are you...
She's
I'm in the wagon.
back.
Yeah.
The-
Oh yeah, I can
Yeti's
be planned. That's fine.
huge?
Yes, the yeti is huge.
Huh. Zoinks.
Joins. Honestly, it's pretty accurate size.
Yeah.
I don't like that this is sticking out. We're gonna put that back in.
We had a reindeer?
Yeah.
We could have been playing dolls this whole time.
There you go. Put the two of you right next to it.
Does a reindeer bleed?
Like this?
Yeah.
Or does it?
The other way. I'll put
Oh, that's pretty close in size.
and right
Donut.
there. And go ahead and put, if you're so kind,
Sorry.
the reindeer right next to it.
Like this?
Right over on this side of you. Oh, and put yourself back over there. Like, that's fine. Yeah.
So we were like this.
Mhm.
And he
It's
came-
right next to the wagon. And
Oh, so we're heading this direction.
yeah.
Okay, I understand.
It's so
So then it would
it's
be
so
like
much
that.
bigger than us.
Yes,
But
abominable
that's not our
Yetis.
reindeer. This is
pretty
Mary.
big.
She's traveling ahead of us.
Does it look like it's got blood in its veins?
Does it
Does it look like it
bleed?
bleeds?
You will.
Do it. Does it bleed?
Do you
Before we
believe?
Do I have to make some kind
Does
of check
that
to know that?
thing-
I'm just asking.
Before we start,
Do you bleed?
do you bleed? Pyria,
Yes.
it is your turn.
It is my turn. Wonderful.
The
said
wagon
you were
comes to a
yelling,
grinding
right?
halt, and talking's a free action, so you hear
Yeah.
Yeti!
Yeti!
Great, great. Fantastic.
What would you like to do?
It is right outside here.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Just gonna pan your camera because I get too antsy to sit.
I
Here
don't
we
even
go.
know. What do I have prepared?
This could be lethal.
Yeah, it really could be.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother.
Oral's pissed. This is the weather biting deck.
Is a Yeti a humanoid?
I would imagine it's an aberration. maybe?
If you were to get out of the wagon, I'd let you make a check to determine, like a nature or arcana check. The arcana DC would be
I'm not gonna get out of the wagon, but I'm gonna go over to this part of the wagon. Or at least I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna peek between the flaps and look out.
I'll say you probably can't see enough of it through the flaps to get a good idea.
God damn it.
Can we do like this is the wagon?
Yeah, that works for me. That's why I said if you get out of the wagon and see the whole thing, I'd let you make a check for it.
Alright. Are we fighting this thing or are we running?
I don't think we can run from.
You can run.
I think Duncan can run from it. I don't think the rest of us could.
Duncan will live.
Alright.
Tell our
I
story.
am going to. Come with me. I'm gonna step out, climb out of the wagon, and then step back so that way I can get a good visual on the entire Yeti.
Oh, it is a blizzard, right? So we're
Yes.
vision impaired.
It is difficult to see it, but it is also fucking enormous.
Yeah.
Make a nature arcana. Nature is going to be a 25, arcana is going to be a 20.
Gigantomongus.
Nature or Arcana. I'll make an Arcana check. I don't have inspiration for this. That's an 11.
You've heard some legends of Yetis, but you've never studied one.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna assume and try Crown of Madness and casting that on it.
Crown of Madness only works on a humanoid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now we know. It's not humanoid.
You watch as your crystals hum and a thorny crown begins to wend its way around the Yeti's head before it is blasted apart by seemingly a particularly strong winter breeze.
Okay. Then I'll leave it at that. It's not humanoid. I'll give you guys that much. I'll end my turn.
Alright. It is now the Yeti's turn. the Yeti is going to...
Smash that like button.
Like and subscribe.
It's going to make a claw attack against the roof of the wagon. A 22 hits. And let's go ahead and roll some damage. And then shreds the top of the wagon. The roof now open, exposing the interior. And it is going to make a second claw attack against the creature closest to it.
That's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Right. Does a 14 hit?
No.
It rolled a 3.
Hell yeah.
Makes another large grasping sweep. Misses. I'm gonna roll it. It recharges its cold
That's
breath.
funny. Tiny.
And it is going to.
Are you still
as
holding?
it misses you,
Are you still holding the reins for my own imagination?
Yeah.
Oh.
As it misses you, you look up to see the first thing in a long time that is truly giant. It is completely foreign to you, this large furry mass. You look up to see two blue piercing eyes, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What did you say?
Is it using its breath weapon again?
No.
Oh, okay. 12.
12?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alright.
Are you immune to cold damage?
Let me double check. I don't think I'm immune.
I need you to keep track of some totals for me.
Like, okay, let me erase the previous ones. Whoa.
No.
20,
Oh, okay.
and then 27.
Yeah.
You take 27 cold damage and you're paralyzed as you feel your whole body freeze up.
Okay.
You see next to you, it's straight up like fucking first Harry Potter movie, Petrificus Totalis, like
50. A lot. I don't know.
you.
No, I should.
50.
Yeah, you look up into his eyes and watch as he freezes up in the unbearable, chilling gaze of this abominable Yeti. That is going to take us to Moriana. Yes.
Moyana.
Okay. So he's clawed at the roof of the wagon. Is it
paralyze one of our friends?
and paralyzed one of our friends? Is it still? Is the roof of the wagon
Open. Yes, you can see the Yeti.
okay? So I line of shirt.
You sure do.
I would. I would like to try to hit him with my crossbow, please.
Absolutely.
I don't think I have anything that can help paralyzed brains. Maybe I can bonus action. Bop. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits. Roll me some damage.
And when I volatilely react, do I bonus action? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I attach it to my crossbow or do I just yuck it?
Yes, you would be. It's not attached to the bolt, it's attached to the crossbow itself.
Yeah, it's infused.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to volatilely react.
It's a d8, right?
It is a d8.
Go ahead and roll a d8 and see what you get.
Please don't kill my friends.
Is this my spellcaster modifier?
Yay. Okay, so
No,
I have
it's +3.
+5 to my movement speed. Can I still roll damage, or was that my damage?
You add that to your damage.
Okay. That's gonna be 9 damage.
Alright.
And I'm fast, I guess.
Damage is damage is damage is damage.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem super useful right. I guess it's not. It's a good result. That's my turn.
That will take us to Tiny. You can repeat the save.
Okay.
Unless there's anything you'd like to do while paralyzed. Because the repeat save is at the end of your turn. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
I don't think you can take an action while you're paralyzed. I don't
Gotcha.
think you can even
Then
talk.
make a repeat the save.
I failed.
You remain paralyzed. That will take us to Mary.
Who's gonna skedaddle?
I'm just kidding.
Mary
So fuck.
rides back about this far
Oh, she is skedaddling.
and turns Vixen to face.
Oh, she charging.
Fireball.
You see she makes a quick calculation where she sort of looks at how everybody's kind of bunched up at the moment. And she speaks some words in Sylvan. You understand them to mean spirits of fire on this plane and all others gather to my hand. And you watch as flame seems to materialize in one hand. She reaches her hand into that, pulls it apart into two, and casts a twin spell Firebolt. She's going to...
As she should.
Firebolt?
Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
She looked at all of you and saw how bunched up you are and decided not to go with Fireball. She asked how big the room is.
In the empty white void, she asked how big the room was.
I cast Fireball.
Look, I have evasion. We're good.
That's
We
going
need the
to be...
wagon.
She has a +7, so an 18 and a 25. I think both of those hit. Yes, they do. Level, which means that's going to be 2d10 per bolt. Six. 15 makes 21. You see each of you that is upright make an insight check.
11.
3.
Oh.
Rita rolled a 3 and she watched me roll a 3.
21. You look up at this creature, the flames. It seems to be agitatedly trying to put them out on itself. You would describe the emotion you're seeing on this Yeti as fear.
Fire bat.
Turns out ice creatures not massive fans of fire generally.
I've seen Karate Kid. I know they don't like bludgeoning either.
That's going to take us to animosity.
Okay.
You remember that where you like through the ice? Yeah. See, you get me.
I got it. It was just it's such a narrow Karate Kid reference. Nobody's ever fucking talked about that scene. It's so...
Now...
Can't all be crane kicks, my guy.
It can't all be wax.
Give me 1 second.
You got it, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'm gonna look at what this does before I cast it. I'm scared.
Hell yeah, dude.
We can roll new characters. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Good shit. I don't give a fuck.
You could just...
It's the area is 10-foot cubes.
10
which you
10-foot cubes.
10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish.
Oh. Are you casting Wall of Fire?
I'm casting
Firestorm.
Firestorm using the harp.
Oh my god.
Please,
what are
away.
the...
Away!
So is it a save?
A storm made up of sheets of roaring flames appears in a location you choose within range. The area of the storm consists of up to 10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 7 d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
God damn.
So what you could do is, if you're worried about it hitting, that you could like spiral it up. If that makes sense. You could do like, I like to picture
Or
the
go
spell.
like-
You know those wood block like snakes
Mm-hmm.
that you can like angle around. That's how I
So-
picture the spell usually. Is you could like spiral the snake
Yeah,
up.
so if you look at the base, right? So each one of these is
5 foot.
5 foot by 5 foot. So it'd be like a cube of 10 feet. So 5, 5, 5, 5. So it's
And also,
and so you could stack them up essentially, like
That's
like a big column.
I'm okay to do that.
'Cause
Like
you can do like a big column. That way it doesn't hit
on the
anybody.
side, so it's not like right above his pumpkin head.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah.
hit anybody. You can go like up. Yeah, absolutely. You all watch as a whirling column of flame, like biblically whirling column of fucking flame, like leading you through a desert. Whirling column of flame just erupts out of the ground and
Damn.
up. As delightful harp music fills the air and causes the most metal thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. So Dex save, you said.
Yeah, it is so cool.
Does it have evasion?
No. That would be I think it succeeds. 17. If your DC is 14.
Plus my
The harp's DC is 15, but yeah.
15.
Plus-
So it succeeds.
something.
But it's gonna take half damage, so it still takes damage.
Or wait,
You can add your proficiency bonus. Oh, that's to ability checks. I feel like it says you can use an action spell. Can't be used to cast a spell again.
oh, it uses your...
Spell save DC. Oh no, it's just 14.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. Roll the damage. It's gonna take half of it.
So that's 7 d10s.
doesn't it have disadvantage because it was cast with the harp?
No, that's spells that have the charm effect.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So here's
It's
3
no problem
d10s.
here.
And then there's 4 more, but these ones have zeros after them. You just don't read the zeros.
Okay. Number. Wait. This
The
is
ones with
1,
double
2, 3,
zeros are
4,
10s.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I rolled too many. I'm gonna give you some of these dice back. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I wasn't paying attention. Is it okay to re-roll
Yeah,
that?
that's fine.
Okay. Six.
We're still using
I
flanking.
You need to do some math.
Yes.
6, 9.
Do you want me to not?
Okay. So 15,
Are you gonna
18,
go
20,
underneath it, get a
30,
couple shots
Punch it in
in?
the ball.
38,
I already made that joke.
44.
I asked if I could work its testicles
44
like
fire
speed bag.
damage, which would be halved to 22 fire damage.
22 fire damage. Okay.
But
Which would be double.
it seemed to not like fire damage.
It does not like fire damage.
As long as I double back up to 44.
It doesn't seem to be now.
Oh.
But that's still, that's not
Which
nothing.
ones were
That's a good
yours?
chunk. In fact, what's 137 divided by 2?
That would be what? 65,
137.
137, so 68.5.
Okay, so 68. Okay. Is that your full turn?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus.
With that
I
big,
didn't mean
with
to make
that,
that sound like you didn't do
with
anything.
that big
You
warm
did so
ghost of
fucking much just
fire.
there. The amount that you just did, frankly, scares me. In terms of balance. But was there anything else, like any movement, anything like that?
You could also use your inspiration for someone.
The Duke's up next.
I'll
if you wanna
inspire the Duke. I'm gonna say, get him, Duke! We had such a good talk earlier. He's my new bestie.
Do I get to make the save
Don't
again
do
since
it,
it took
Rick.
damage?
Huh?
Do I get to make the save again since it took damage? Damn it.
On your
Is it
turn.
concentrating?
No.
Damn it.
I don't think it
He
is.
doesn't have to
No,
think about
it is
you
not.
being paralyzed. You just are.
I'm just very scared.
It doesn't like why is he paralyzed? Because he's cold? This doesn't warm him up?
No. It is a supernatural effect caused by the Yeti's cold soul.
Yeah, turns you to ice and eats you like rock candy.
That's gonna take us to the Duke.
Hell
I
yeah.
like an otter pop.
Just squeeze the flesh out of his skin tube. Alright,
Cut my cheek.
hell yeah. I'm gonna do my best Wolverine impression. I'm gonna launch out of the fucking wagon at it. What if I wanted to climb it and give it shots to the face?
Climbing it, we're gonna go athletics
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Is this my disadvantage for making the regarded joke?
Yes. Athletics with disadvantage. Also,
Alright.
it's moving around. It's
I
alright.
believe in you.
Come on, twin 20s, baby. Get fucked. Yeah. Okay, not great. That's gonna be a 9.
9?
Yeah.
Just not me. You watch as you like. It without doing damage to you just slaps you down into the snow. You just,
Where
Alright.
does he get slapped?
right about yeah.
He gets
Okay.
swatted.
You are knocked prone.
Ugh, then I gotta take my action to stand up.
No.
Or
It's
no,
not
half
your
my
movement.
movement. Sorry.
I'm not that mean.
Alright, I'll do that. Can I occupy his space because he is 2 sizes larger than me?
You certainly can.
Alright, I would like to get flanking on his Achilles tendon.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna unload. So I'm gonna just make 2 attacks and then follow that with my flurry of blows. So we're gonna get 4 attack rolls in total. I'm gonna call each one a stunning strike until it happens.
Okay.
DC 13 Constitution save,
Okay.
which he'll probably pass, but we'll see. All right, so the first one, that is gonna be, I think that's a 16. Hell yeah, that is gonna be a 23.
23 hits. And what was your DC for
13.
the strike? Fails.
He fails. All right, so that's a stunning strike right there. Hell yeah. All right, I'm just getting Blaine into him. But I don't need to make any more stunning strikes. So that's just 1 key point. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That is going to be 24 to hit.
Hits.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And then that's going to be a 15.
Hits.
All right.
Beats.
Hell yeah. And then that's going to be another one. Another key point for flurry blows. So I'm down to 6.
Don't you get a 4th attack with flurry blows?
You rolled 4.
Yeah, the first one was stunning strike, and then that should have been 3 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You rolled 4.
Yeah.
I counted the 3 more. I was like, where's the 4th one?
Yeah, you're good.
First one was when he's stunning street.
Alright, so
Stunning street.
8 and 8.
Stunning.
So the first hit is going to be 12. The second hit's also 12. I maxed out the damage dice on those.
Damn.
And then a third one, so a third 12, and then 3, so 7. So 12, 24, 36.
7 makes 43.
Bludgeoning, and they're all magical because I have the fucking keen powered strike, so hell yeah.
Do the gloves do anything? Or you
I don't have them on.
So you watch. What happens in order is you launch yourself, get whacked like a fly down to the ground. You pull yourself out of the U-shaped hole in the snow.
Yeah.
Rush under the leg, and you just start punching the shit out of the knee until you guys watch as just hits and dislocates. The knee pops out of place. This Yeti is starting to turn a little red. That Yeti's pretty bloodied. That'll take us back to the top of Pyria.
This technique has been passed down the Duke line for generations!
Get him, Pyria, you could do it.
Alright, you're up.
I'm gonna continue trying to affect it with stuff. So I'm gonna cast blindness and blindness on it, I should say. I can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature. It makes a con save.
It's stunned. I'll pull that up really quick.
Yeah, what does stun do?
Conditions. Stunned. It's on the next page. It can't move, can't speak, fails strength and dex save. So if you have anything that forces a dex save, it just automatically fails. And attack rolls have advantage. So if you beep boop boop bop it just goes down.
I still want to blind it though.
Hell yeah.
I'll stick with what I'm doing. Con save, please.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to try any of your spells from that particular source? It's a great big test subject.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember. I have summoned Greater Demon, but I don't have it prepared necessarily. So.
What kind of save does it make?
It makes a con one.
Does a 20 succeed?
Yes, it will.
That's another 8. These are just rolling really well.
Alright, so that spell fails. I'm gonna quit trying to do effects on it and just try and hurt it from now on.
Okay.
But I'm gonna step towards the reindeer and just back away.
You see Mary yells out to you in Elvish.
Okay.
Do you have anything that does fire?
Yes.
Fire seems pretty effective.
I see that.
That is going to take us to the Yeti. The abominable Yeti recharged its breath attack.
Isn't it stunned?
It is stunned.
It is stunned.
Until the end of my next turn. And I'm at the end.
It can take actions?
I believe it can't take actions, and it can barely
And
speak.
it can't take reactions.
Incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Fails strength and dex saves, and no, it can take actions.
Well, incapacitated is can't take actions and reactions, right? Because isn't it a stacking CC?
Yeah.
It's incapacitated plus the stunned.
Ooh, let's see. Cannot take actions or reactions. Okay, yeah. So it can't.
So it is.
Yeah, it's donezo.
It just sits there.
Yeah.
Incapable of doing anything. Does anybody here speak Yeti?
Is that related to Primordial?
Fuck no.
I speak Dwarvish. Is that close enough?
No.
Is that related to Abyssal by any chance?
Huh?
Is that related to Abyssal or
Great
Primordial?
question.
No. Alright then, no.
Is it a language we could know at all?
Cast tongues. Tongue the Yeti. So that is going to take us to Maury. You are not the bottom.
I would like...
The roof is off this bitch.
Roof is off.
It's a convertible wagon.
It fails dex saves, so if you get anything that bonks a dex save.
Or strength.
Or strength. I guess we could knock it prone.
Hey yo, dexterity check.
I was gonna say, Tiny is still paralyzed, right?
Yes.
I would like to try to snap Tiny out of his paralyzation.
Paralysis.
How can I help this?
That would, you could offer him the help action so that on his turn he makes that check with advantage.
Sure. I'll do that.
What do you do to offer the help?
I'm going to crawl out of the wagon and is this tiny? Who's this? Me. Is that you? I'm gonna like wedge myself like a halfway out of the wagon and just kind of do like cheek slap on the other side, like from behind him, and be like, Tiny, you gotta snap back into it, buddy.
Your like
Alright,
waxed leather suit.
This doesn't work. I can take some mead and feed it to you like a baby bird.
I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do. So, yes.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Tiny.
All right, I have a +6. What's the DC? Just out of curiosity, what I'm trying to hit.
It is an 18.
Can I use luck on Michael? Or only on myself?
I believe you can use luck anytime anybody else rolls too.
Let's see.
Is
I'll
it
flash a
lucky?
genius him
Like
if he
lucky?
doesn't do it.
So the first roll is a 2. And the second row is a 12 + 6 is 18!
There you go.
You succeed.
The advantage did it. That
It's-
slap was what I needed.
it's-
It
you.
looks like, so from your view, it's almost as though a filter is being applied, as you see like frost crystals appearing at the edges of your vision, and you hear a voice.
Huh?
The voice speaks down
It
to
is
you.
yourself. It is yourself.
Yeah, you can also spend it when one is made against you.
Yeah, but against you.
You
That's
hear
very
it go, now freeze forever. And then you feel, and you watch as the ice recedes, and you snap back to reality.
Oh my god!
There goes gravity.
Penny!
Yes.
Wake up!
It's bleeding!
Yetis.
That is gonna take us to Mary. Did you call out that it is stunned?
No, I just yelled that this has been passed down the Duke's line for generations. I'm giving him the fucking hands.
Charlie horsed him.
I guess Mary will have to make an insight check to see if it's stunned.
Well, it didn't act on its turn. I feel like that would make it pretty obvious.
Succeeds.
It just cries out in pain.
Maximilian's earthen grasp
Its thigh goes one way, and it's...
is a strength check. Right?
Yeah, it is.
It fails that.
Woo.
Yeah. Its thigh goes one way, knee goes the other. Bork him the fucker.
Yeah, so it fails the save. You watch as breaking up through the snow and ice, you see a hand made out of like permafrost and rock just reaches up and grabs the other leg and pulls and wrenches it is restrained and it's going to take some bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah. Seven.
Yeah, 7. Takes 7 bludgeoning damage.
Damage is damage.
Damn it.
You hear in Sylvan as she calls out to the spirits of the earth to aid her. And you, of course, being right next to Mary, watch as her hand mimics the actions of the hand made of stone to crush this Yeti's other leg. You see she calls out to you, "Keep it up! It should be a little bit easier now." In pop. That is going to take us to animosity.
Okay.
Use vicious mockery. Call him a bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Okay,
Freeze
One
this
thing I don't
bitch.
understand. I feel like you could just do that, right? Like you could just say you're a fucking bitch because talking is free.
Yeah,
That's free action.
yeah. Vicious mockery is just a cantrip that makes it do psychic damage.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can say whatever the fuck you want and make it hurt.
I don't got vicious mockery.
Oh, that's like the Bard classic.
I know. All right. I'm stupid.
She's not like other
I'm not
bars.
like other
She's
bars.
demure.
Do you
She's
see how she
cutesy.
didn't take prestidigitation, or how she didn't take
Vicious
vicious
mockery.
mockery? Very demure.
Very considerate.
Very cutesy.
Ladies, we're at work.
Ladies.
We don't call the Yeti a bitch.
Alright, I'm
just
gonna
kill
do
it.
a mass healing word to get some health back up here.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, roll. Is it 2d8? 3d8? What is it? Is it just 1d8?
Last
It's a
healing
D4.
word is D4.
Isn't it D4?
Hmm?
Oh, it's healing word. Yeah.
Upcast it.
Upcast
Level
it.
level 9.
I can upcast it to level 4.
That'd be an extra D4.
I can do 2d4 because I can upcast it to 4.
Use your
So that's-
single level 9 spell slot.
And plus your
fucking
modifiers
Mass
plus
mass healing word.
Plus, okay. So that's
Why not? That's all Shadow
The
Heart's
most
good for.
effective bonus action
So
I've ever
everybody
seen.
gets
Fucking
9. Yay!
Woo!
Everybody
Nine.
gets 9 hit points.
Including yourself.
Yay!
Yeah, you hear your own words of healing.
Well, not Mary, because I can pick. Well, yeah, Mary, because I can pick 6 people.
Do you pick Mary or Vixen?
I
The
don't
rapier.
need healing, so
I also don't need
I
the
haven't
other,
taken
so.
any damage yet.
I don't give a shit. Alright? I'm picking
Yeah,
all
heal
of
it.
you and Mary.
And Mary.
Okay.
No!
wait, does healing it damage it? If I do a heal on it, will it damage
If
it?
you use Phoenix down, will it instant die? Is that what you're asking me right now?
Ah, shit, Final Fantasy rules. Let's go.
This is not a ghost.
It's a Yeti.
Was there anything else you
It's
wanted
about to be
do with
daddy.
your turn,
Ha!
Animosity?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay. Duncan.
Hell yeah.
It is restrained and still stunned until the end of your turn or the start of your turn?
I believe it's the end of my turn. I can double check it. And until the end of your next turn.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
It's how I was able to stun chain so many things in the Bronson campaign.
I forgot about that.
Did you really?
I forgot
Alright.
about that
Stun chain.
emotionally until this very moment. I'm
Alright.
back in that. Where
Get
you
him,
took
Jake.
my very
Hell yeah.
cool fire ghost that I homebrewed and beat the shit out of it.
14.
14. Does not hit.
Damn, that's a miss. Okay. Second attack. Yeah, that one's going to be 22.
Hits.
Hell yeah. And then I'll drop another key point for flurry of blows. We're gonna fuck him up.
Are we stunning on that one too, or no?
He's currently stunned. So I think doesn't the status effect have to like leave first? Now I run it back. All right. Fuck it. I'll call it out. Let's do it on this one. I'll stay honest. Oof. That's gonna be 16.
Hits.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and make your save.
Ooh. Does a 25.
Yeah, you're good. It's 13.
Can he make saves? Think about
It's
I mean,
con, not it's Dex or Strength that he fails automatically.
Yeah. And then this is the third attack. Okay, so that's gonna be 24. Go ahead.
14.
Ooh, it's a 13. And then last attack.
I thought that was your last attack. Did you miss hit and then you started doing stunning strikes? And then
Yeah,
you
but I
did two
burnt
hits?
one for flurry of blows as well, so I get 4. So it's attack, extra attack, and
Yeah,
then 2
That's
for
what I'm saying.
bonus.
Is you missed, you hit, then you decided to do stunning strikes, and then you rolled 2 stunning strikes. That's 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
But so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
3 hits. How did I do
Yeah.
it? It's 3 hits. That felt so wrong.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay. So I'll roll the first 2. Ooh, that's kind of low. So that's gonna be 9 and 5 for 14 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 8 for the last one. Bludgeoning.
So 22. 8 plus 14? Yeah, 22. Looking rough.
Yeah.
Looking pretty bad.
All right. I am also down to 4 key points remaining.
But you do see at the end of your turn it. and the blue light in its eyes just like intensifies greatly once more.
Just keep laying into his fucking...
Pyria.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
You don't want to do Burning Hands?
I don't want to hit you with it.
I have evasion. I'm good.
Hit me!
Yeah, do it.
Hit me!
2, 3, 4.
You can
5.
also
Firebolt
it's a
also
cone,
has
right?
advantage.
Cone.
You could angle it up.
I could angle it up. I forgot we live in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're 3D characters in a 3D world. Well, you guys are 3D characters.
We're 3D girls.
I'm an NPC that reads books and a Yeti.
Okay. Make a deck save. I cast Burning Hands. Fuck it. I'm also gonna cast it at higher level.
I can double check.
I believe so.
I have the conditions right here.
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
Restrained. Speed is 0. Cannot benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on deck saves.
I gotta make the right decisions.
It's got a 16.
I got
With
a 16.
disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Roll the 16. and
My
then
spell save DC is 16, I believe. Let me double check that.
So
to
meets
make
meets,
sure.
but Burning Hands, I believe, is not Saber Suck. I believe
Flash
they're cast
genius, but minus it.
damage. No. What you're thinking of is cutting words.
Flash of stupid.
Flash of
The
dumb.
best bard
Flash
ability
of
ever.
bozo.
So 13 plus 3 is 16. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a Flash of 2.
Look, the Duke has been doing so much in this combat.
You said
Listen, I've
regarded.
done nothing. I've done
Okay.
nothing.
The Duke
I can't
and Animosity
forgive
are
that.
holding this fight down. Okay?
Straight up.
Straight up.
That's after getting fucking fly swatted.
Oh, yeah.
That is. Oh wait, no, that's more than 3d6 because I cast it at a higher level. And I get an extra d6 for each spell level above first. I cast it at level 4. So
That'd be 3.
I get 3 more d6.
That's a box, little box.
Is it type D6?
She upcast it.
6.
Cool. I'll fucking take that.
Alright.
That's 16 plus 6 is
You ever just
22?
22. 23. That's 23 fire damage. Halved.
23 halves to 11?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, and then Tiny gets to steal the show by attacking like 30 times in a turn.
No, Moriana's going before me, and it goes before me. There's a lot that can happen in this turn.
You watch as the fire in your hands coils and rolls up in the cone. This Yeti's looking pretty fucked. This Yeti's on its last leg. Literally. Yeah.
But
It's on its third leg. So, that is going to take us to the Yeti. And the Yeti is going to...
I can give it the fucking Rocky treatment.
make
We're in
these
the
attacks
freezer.
with disadvantage. That's double nat 20s.
Look at that.
Who is it attacking? Is it attacking
It's
me?
okay, Gideon.
1, 2. You're
in,
all right.
I'm
We're
in
all
there.
here.
I'm
We're
in
all
its
here.
space.
1, 2,
Hit me.
3, 4.
Hit me!
We're here with the BTS.
We're
You
back
can attack
here.
me. I'm okay with that.
You want to die? Make a new character?
No, I have things I can do.
What's your max HP?
Okay.
Oh, actually, Runic Shield. Reroll that shit.
We will all still be friends.
I re-roll. It was with disadvantage. I re-roll 1 die, right?
Yeah.
Gideon, this will be great for the TikTok. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That is a 33. Or sorry, a 23.
To hit me? Or
To hit Moriana.
That hits.
Wait,
Moriana.
that's Moriana. That's Animosity.
Yeah.
Sorry, Animosity.
Morgana.
Moriana and Morgana, you guys did that to me.
I did nothing.
Morgana Strange existed before
Long
Morgana.
before Morgana. 23. So you take
You look
7
so afraid.
plus 7 is 14 slashing,
Okay.
68.
and then you
free.
take 5 cold for a total of 19 damage.
All right. Here you go.
Are you down?
No.
Okay, still up.
Yes.
Rad.
Hooray.
It brings down 1 claw. It's gonna bring down another on you.
Okay.
Just because at this point it's just trying to take the people.
I've got 2 health.
Why did you just
I'm
fucking
doing
pause at the fucking squish toy? You fucking. You
I
animal.
can't do my cool thing anymore because I runic shielded the natural, but it's okay.
Does
You
a
tried-
16 hit you?
Meat speeds.
Fucking
Okay.
neck snap.
So that's going
Because-
to be
I think
You
I have
almost
just leather on.
made its last chiropractor appointment.
12 slashing damage
I like this.
Okay.
and 11 cold.
So 23,
28.
12, and
23.
11.
You're right.
Okay. I'm alive.
Hooray!
I'm alive.
I'm still standing.
And then it's going to look down at you between its legs. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So just do that thing where
Don't forget you have
it,
bardic
like,
inspiration.
butt slams him.
Okay.
Sits
Is it a
down.
D6 at this level or
D8.
D8?
It does the
I'll
it
draw them
does
at
the
the same time.
souls like butt slam that bigger enemies do when you're rolling under them. Just jumps up.
Yeah. What is that? That's gonna be 12 plus 2, 14. Con save.
14 fails.
Okay.
You're gonna take some damage.
Fine.
It's the first
I
time
have
you've taken
4 temp HP. We're good. We're fucking fine, dude.
14
23.
plus
I'm not resistant to anything, so
12 is 26 cold damage, and you're paralyzed.
okay.
You make eye contact with this thing's cold, piercing blue eyes, and you feel your body fill with cold energy and freeze.
I'm just like bit, and then
That's going to take us to Maury.
I have a question.
I'm no longer doing this dance just because I'm Nancy. Please ask your question. Please put a little pep in your step.
To unleash my volatile reaction, it's a bonus action.
Correct.
Can I concentrate on it as a action and try to get it? Okay. Well, I'm gonna fire using my crossbow then.
is it volatile reaction or volatile realization?
Realization, excuse me.
Okay. I was like, damn.
I was
That's
reading
so-
it wrong the whole
So
time.
much volatility.
As the guy who wrote it, I'm not bothered.
What the fuck are words?
11 to hit.
Ending with R. 11 misses.
Okay, that's my turn.
I get to act.
I'm not using my ability.
Yeah, see, I told you you're gonna just attack
It's
20
just
times and win.
Yep.
You only
I'm getting
aside
big.
from spells. This is what
You have a big.
I don't have a big version.
Is the gorilla the right size?
No.
Ooh, ah.
The gorilla's not the right size. I only get large.
Just use
Sure. We can use Torn for now.
Big Torn.
Big Torn. I'm gonna get big.
You pop a mushroom.
And then I'm gonna do 2 whip attacks, action surge, and do 2 more whip attacks.
Oh no!
I-
Oh no!
Do your first two
Michael was
attacks.
ready.
Before you.
I have advantage, right?
Before you actually, yes, you do have
'Cause
advantage.
it's
Before you
restrained.
action surge, do your first.
Okay, so 24 to hit on the first one,
Hits.
and 27 to hit on the second one.
Hits.
Okay, so
D4,
it's
D4?
it's a D4. I'm gonna use the big damage on the first hit and the D10 from the fire strike. It should make a strength saving throw against the fire rune as well. So this is the first attack. You said it bleed, right?
Yes.
The power gaming
Okay.
mashed
Nat
with
20 is
the
in the save.
squishing the squishies together.
So,
Send me
nat
out
20
of
to save?
here.
Okay, so the
Gideon's
flame
body
rune doesn't
dance.
happen, but the fire strike does. So that's going to be 20 slashing damage from the first in physical and 10 fire damage from the first attack.
Where do you hit
I'm
it?
serious.
The knee that he's been working.
You watch as this nasty, like horrible, barbed whip wraps around the knee and just severs the tendons and all, displaces the joint, and you watch as just leg meat followed by a little bit of lower bowel just spills out from inside from the leg hole.
Yummy.
As this
Didn't
the
need to tell
lights
us that.
the lights die in this Yeti's eyes, and will never be reignited again. You guys have defeated an abominable Yeti.
Where's our victory music?
Can I fashion Wolverine claws out of its claws? That'd be tight as fuck.
Tiny for being not tiny.
And that's where we're going to leave off for today.
Tiny
Thank you guys
BB.
so much for tuning in. Come dice with us next time.